not a game, it's a rich thing.
Hello, adventurers, and welcome to episode 3 of Zero to Hero. Just to let you know, this is still day 1, so this will be the final part of day 1 before I start moving into day 2. However, I will be breaking this up into 2 parts. And then for this episode, I am mostly going to be auto-questing, but just like last time, I will be showing you what I'm doing to progress my CP, but while I'm auto-questing, there are a couple things that I do, which is do some boss rushes, do some ancient ruins, and then I run around collecting knowledge. But for the most part, this is just going to be me progressing through the story, and yeah, so as you kind of saw, I am using an item that will let me auto-quest for right now, so that's really useful. I don't recommend doing what I do most of the video, which is kind of get sidetracked. If you have this auto-questing item, just go ahead and use it until you can't auto-quest anymore, and then make sure that you are using those tickets to skip the quest. So you'll skip the quest, and then you'll continue the auto-questing, and then rinse and repeat, keep doing that. And then while I'm doing this, I'll also jump into my camp, and then I'll keep making adjustments there as well. So certain content will be unlocked while I am defeating these bosses, so that's always nice. And then make sure that you are adding those buildings to your camp as well. But again, just like last time, I will be fast forwarding the parts where it's just me doing menial tasks, I guess. Hopefully that's the right word. So anytime that there is something that I'm doing manually, I will go ahead and I'll jump in and I'll make some commentary. So for now, just enjoy the music, and then I'll be back. So here I did just want to show you that you can apply for guilds. I'm not going to do it yet, but I did just kind of want to give you a preview. So you can search for them. They can either be balanced, casual, or competitive. Some of them have requirements, but a lot of them, they will just be open. So if you apply, you can automatically join. Some of them do say CP requirements. So this is a great way to find like a bloodkin, or to just get started with doing some guild quests. But I will join one later, just not yet. Okay, so I just defeated the boss rush Beg. I did just want to say that every time you finish a section of a story, go ahead and check your collection and then just auto-register items. If it has like a little red exclamation mark next to it, it means that you have an item that you can register. I highly recommend doing this just because these collection logs, they are a little bit tedious to do, and then while you're doing these quests, you'll get a lot of different items that you can put into these, and you'll get some good rewards from them, and then also they'll be a good way to get some CP as well. So Definitely do this every time that you do a story. You'll see me do this multiple times throughout the video where I finish the story, I unlock something, and then I just have those items from finishing those stories. But now that I finished Beg, I also unlocked a new family quest, so anytime there's a family quest, just make sure that you're manually doing it and completing it, and just continue with your progression for the story. So again, here I'm just doing the auto quest, and then whenever I can, I will skip the quest with the ticket. This is just a quick reminder that anytime that you complete a story or you get more CP, just check your events tab and then look for different rewards. So for defeating bosses, you'll get rewards, and then for getting higher CP, you'll get those tickets. So make sure you do that. And then also leveling up, you'll get rewards as well. So as you just saw, I got some lightstones, and those lightstones are going to be really good. And then also, this is a great time to say that I just skipped this quest, so I'm skipping this portion of Serendia, and then once it's done, I'll do the auto quest again. So once again, because I did finish that quest, I do have items that I can turn in, so I'm going to go ahead and put them in my collection log. This will probably be my last time that I give you this heads up. Make sure you do this. This is really important, especially doing it early on, because you'll have a lot of lower tier items that this log is asking for, and later down the line, it's a little bit of a nuisance to get them. So just make sure you are doing that, and then I'll be skipping through this every time from now on, so you'll just see me doing it. And then also these two items that I just got, that outfit and the dark energy chest. That energy chest is going to be really important for my Black Spirit. You'll skip a lot of Black Spirit levels, and that's going to give you a lot of CP as well. I don't use it right away, which is actually a mistake. So when you get it, make sure you do it right off the bat. But I will do it here in a little bit. So. And then here I'm just equipping my lightstones. So you'll have one for the top left, top right, bottom left. And then just because it's early on, I just kind of equip whatever I have. It's not super important yet, but as you progress through the story, you'll end up getting some red lightstones. It'll be a complete set. So these aren't super important, but whenever you have them, just make sure they're equipped. You'll get some bonuses for your dark energy, for your enhancements, for your crystal fusion, and then also for your Black Spirit skill damage. So as I had showed before, you are gonna get this epic outfit, and that was just from leveling up. You can go ahead and equip it. You get bonus stats, and then the look of it is also a lot cooler. I've been wearing some lame robes, I guess. They're pretty much the same, but eventually you will be able to upgrade this outfit into Mystic, and then you'll get better stats from that as well. And that's Serendia Part 4 done. here I did just want to show that if you have a higher tier horse, go ahead and equip that one instead, because your movement speed will increase, and then also higher tier horses have more skills available. Depending on whichever horse you get, you might get better skills. It is possible to get different horse skills, but that requires a little bit of resources, which I'm not going to invest in yet until I get like a tier 7 or tier 8. Also, whenever you're in your camp, go ahead and check your town hall and see what's required to upgrade your camp. Just make sure that you are using your workers to do whatever needs to be done to upgrade those buildings, and then add whatever buildings are being asked of you. In this case, I need some food, so I'll go ahead and pull that out, and then I'll basically restore my food storage so that way they can keep working. Alright, so now my camp is tier 3, so I can add more gardens, lodging, camp loot, and then I can also greet all of my my workers at once. By greeting them, you'll lower their fatigue, so as you've been seeing, some of them, their mood is pretty down low, and that's just because I'm working them to the bone. I'm really trying to get my camp going, but now that my camp is tier 3, I am now able to upgrade my buildings a little bit higher, and then also I have access to more stuff as well. Also, whenever you do upgrade your camp and you get more lodgings, make sure you are also hiring more workers. The more workers you have, the better. And then, like I had said previously, make sure that your workers early on, you're making sure that their strength stat is higher than all the other ones. That's just because it'll make the work for upgrading your camp go a little bit faster. Alright, so that's Serendia 5 done, and then what I'm going to do is just run around and collect some knowledge, and then continue with auto-questing. So here I'm also just upgrading my my equipment right now. I need more CP. It's pretty easy to upgrade. As of right now, I have to manually upgrade these. So you need Black Spirit level 60. If I had used that Dark Energy crystal, I wouldn't have to be manually doing it. I could auto upgrade, and that's a huge quality of life buff. So Make sure you use that early on. Try to get 60 for your black spirit, and then it'll be a lot nicer experience to do this. Also here, I run into the problem where I run out of silver, so I'll be showing you here in a little bit how to get some silver early on. And that Serendia 6 complete. So here I did just want to do some quick runs of ancient ruins. I wanted to increase the maximum amount of runs that I could do, but then also try and get some baby Kabua chests just so I can upgrade my pets. While I wait for the timer, I'm kind of just going through my inventory, through my events tab, and seeing what else there is. And then honestly, I'm kind of formulating a plan for what I can actually do for this account moving forward. Here I did just want to show you that if you were to click at the bottom left of this menu, you can look at the content that you get from defeating these different bosses. So as you can see, you unlock a lot of different stuff just from doing the bosses. So again, make sure that you're doing your quest primarily, like that's going to be your main focus, and then everything else is secondary. This is right about where I start to wise up, so I'm feeding all my dark energy to it, and then also, as you can see, just doing that one orange crystal, it gave me like 20 something levels, so it put me past level 60, and now I am able to automatically upgrade my equipment. So that's really nice, so make sure once you get it, you use it right away. So as I said earlier, I am running into an issue where I don't have enough silver, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and sell some black stones in the market. That's a pretty good way to get some silver early on, and then also what you could do, because you have so many resources for your camp, you could also sell like your rugged boulders, your logs, and then your herbs in the market as well. That's a pretty good way to get silver. And then also there was a recent update. It just happened yesterday, which is Wednesday, June the 7th, where the max price increased. I didn't actually see that go through in the game, so hopefully that'll kick in soon. But just be aware of that, and that's a good way to make silver. And that's Serendia 7. Looking back at your camp, make sure that you're still upgrading the buildings, and then if there is anything that you kind of need immediately, you can always skip the wait by using your stamina. And then, as you can see here, my worker was lazy, so he didn't actually do the job. So you might have to discipline them and then make them do it again. But again, a lot of the time they don't do it just because you've been overworking them. They're not very happy with it. So whenever you have a chance in your camp, you can always greet them, which I had unlocked with tier 3 camp. And then again, use your stamina if there's something you really want to do. Me personally, I just want to get through the camp, so I keep using my stamina and I keep overworking my workers. I'll be firing them anyway, so just kind of keep that in mind. There's neutral border zone 1 skipped.
Were you the one that led me here?
Not I. It was the fire burning inside you. Can you not feel it? Your soul burns with anger and despair.
Silence!
Fool, your soul speaks the truth. We can make you a beggar, or we can make you a king. Now, make your choice.
I never would have foreseen such a fate, but... for what Calpheon has done, it must be bled dry.
Then come with me, my king.
Just circling back to guilds, just remember you can apply for a guild. It's not too hard to find one. I'm looking for my my guild's secondary guild. It's actually not open, so I had to apply. I'm probably not going to wait, so I'm just going to join a random guild here in a little bit. So yeah. Whenever you have these pet tokens, make sure you are registering them. They will unlock those pets in your album, and then you can get a little bit of knowledge from that as well, or a little bit of CP rather. So here I did just want to talk about pets again really quickly. For my pets, what I'm looking for primarily is going to be Black Spirit or Dark Energy XP. That's going to be a pretty big XP boost early on. So make sure you're doing that. It's going to be really vital for your Black Spirit level. So trying to level it up quicker is going to be good. Later on, I'll be putting them in where their Dark Energy XP is plus 5%, so that'll be the highest they can go, and then I'll just level up those pets to make sure that I can get a higher percentage from that as well. Alright, so that's Ogue done, and Neutral Border Zone Part 2 done as well. I haven't talked about this yet, but make sure that you are praising other adventurers' ranks. It's just a quick and easy way to get some black pearls, so... So that's Kelcas done. He actually unlocked some pretty good stuff. He's going to unlock relics for you and then world bosses. So you can start doing those, and those are pretty decent rewards, as well as it's another way to increase your CP. And that's North Calpheon 1 done. So here I did just want to buy some barley seeds. Barley is the best resource to use if you have a camp manager. So your camp manager will keep harvesting and planting the seeds for you. So all you have to do is talk to them, give them the seeds, and then they'll keep doing that for you. This is the best resource if you have the camp manager available to you. If you don't, you'll have to use something else. And that's North Calpheon 2. So here I am just revisiting my pets because they're leveling up while I'm doing my adventuring. I need to make sure also that I'm raising their skill levels. And again, the one that I'm really looking at right now is Dark Energy XP. I'll end up getting better pets anyways, but for right now I'm going to do it just for the sake of doing it. So that was a cool little cutscene, and then that's also North Calpheon 3. Alright, so finally my grand black stones have sold, so I did get some silver from it, and then what I'm actually going to do is look at getting some stuff for my inventory. So here in your Pearl shop under miscellaneous and then inventory, you can make these purchases for opening up some weight and then also some inventory slots. All it costs is silver. It's really cheap and it's really useful. So as soon as you have some excess silver, make sure that you are doing this. And then there's also some stuff that you can buy with black pearls. I highly recommend doing it. Any of these that are basically free, go ahead and do it. It's great for the quality of life, just managing your inventory. And that's North Calpheon 4. And this will actually be the end of episode 3, part 1. I am just going to break this into 2 parts because when I was editing this, the video ran on for about an hour. So I'll put out part 2 tomorrow. And as always, please like and subscribe if you like this. And then let me know what you'd like to see in the next one. Thanks. Bye.